Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for January 2021. This month I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check out your cusp sign. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your January 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. Wow, you're starting off with a bang. You've got the Tower here. So this could be a fight, an argument, an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship. It could be the end of an old paradigm, so a new paradigm can begin. It could be the end of an old rulership, so a new rulership could begin. It could be some kind of spiritual awakening and some kind of enlightenment. You could be having a light bulb moment and figuring out, solving some great problem, or having a solution here. Some of you, there's something falling to pieces and you're going to say, I can't stay here anymore. I have to get out of it. This isn't going well. For some of you, this is a job. For some of you, it's a living situation. It's going to be different for all of you because you don't all have the same birth chart. You're not all born on the same day, month, year, city of birth, birth time. It's all different. So your timing will be different. And what it is will be different. I feel that some of you Cancers are going to find out how much you've been lied to or betrayed in some way, or been sold a bill of goods about something. It could be very personal in nature, or it could be in a bigger, more grander scale. Some of you, this fight or argument or dissension could cause you to divide things. Now, if you have any family members that are dying or have passed away and there has to be an estate that's settled, it could be over like estate settlement stuff. It could be if someone's not well and not doing well, maybe somebody feels like you're not doing enough, or you may feel like they're not doing enough, and it could be arguments over that. For some of you, it's a breakup and then things are going to be divided. For some of you, it could also be in a job or a business. If you have a partner in a business partnership, there could be an argument and you don't want to be in business with them anymore, and things will be divided. Some of you are really breaking out of some kind of situation that has been intolerable for you. If you've been at a job that's really been demeaning to you or caused you a lot of upsetment, and you felt like you weren't being respected, or you were being treated poorly in some way, or it's just been too much stress and pressure on you, you very likely could quit. But those same energies, those same emotions can apply in a love relationship sense. If you don't feel like you've been respected, or that you've been treated poorly, those same energies apply if it's a love relationship. This could even apply if you're having a fight or an argument with a friend or another relative, and you feel those same energies. But whatever this is, for most of you, there's going to be a split here, and dividing things up does come up here. For some of you, this could happen more towards the end of the month, starting at around January 20th, 25th. I get those two dates in my head, but again, some of you, this might not happen until February. I feel like you're going to feel used and abused. I feel like you're going to feel like your power has been usurped, and that you've been manipulated, and that you've been taken advantage of. Those are all the energies that came up to me here. Now, the next card is a work-related card. So for some of you, this could really have happened at work. This is a money card, can be a work card. This is Seven of Pentacles. This is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and efforts. Keep in mind, I don't let the cards flip upside down because my guides are going to tell me the cards, whether they're positive or negative for you. I see you going, my situation is up for it's under revision. Now, whether the powers that be at your job or it's something that makes money for you is under revision, or whether you're putting it under revision. I feel that some of you Cancers are saying to yourself, I've complained so much about this, either outwardly or in your mind, that you're tired of hearing it. You're tired of hearing your own self complain about it, whether you're doing it verbally or internally in your mind. I also feel like some of you are like calculating it in your mind, like, how much do I stand to get if I do this or if I do that? Like if you're thinking of quitting a job, or if you are hoping they're going to give you, like, fire you so you can get severance pay, or like, I see you trying to like calculate it and figure it out. This can also apply for the rising sign and moon sign in Cancers. This isn't just for the sun sign of Cancer. And I see you like, okay, if I do this, I could get this much pay, and they would owe me this much this and this much that. Like, I see you calculating it out. That could be the same if you're splitting ways with a love partner. Like maybe you're like, how much what kind of settlement could I get? How would everything be divided 50-50 or not? Like, you may be thinking of that. Or if it's an estate, keep in mind what I said in the first card. Your two cards seem to be linked here to me. They're not always, but in your reading today, in January, your Seven of Pentacles does feel linked to your Tower card. I also feel like you've listened to too many other people's opinions and advice, and I feel like that's also been exhausting for you and tired you out. I feel that for some of you, this is difficult, because I feel that it's difficult for you to break free from whatever this is. This is difficult, especially if you're ending a job or a business or a relationship. Those three things are going to be difficult to you because you've put a lot of time, effort, energy, your will, your desire. It's all been put into it. So it's very difficult for you to like extricate yourself from it. I don't want to make this sound like this is easy. Some of you, I feel, if you're leaving a business or a job, you do get some kind of compensation for pension or retirement. Does seem to carry over, or it comes up here, like you can get some of that. For some of you that applies to. So the next card you have is a good card. You have Nine of Pentacles. This is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. I feel like you're definitely ready to move on because you have felt trapped in some way. Trapped in an emotional prison, or trapped in a job or a love relationship. You've been trapped in something. I feel like now the fruits of your labors are going to start to pay off, but I see you using them elsewhere. The guides are saying you're putting together something, you're assembling something that builds you up or makes you more astute. So you could be taking classes, courses, or learning things on your own, doing certain, researching and studying certain things on your own. Some of you could be taking classes or lessons of some sort. I see some of you thinking about what you can put together to make some money off of it. So, like, if you have any, like, creative juices in you, that you are good at, making certain things, or like maybe how to make candles and soaps, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to start doing this on the side and start my own cottage industry, or weaving, making some kind of baskets, or crafting certain things out of wood. Maybe you're going to start making wood panels for certain things, or whatever you're good at, or art projects. But if it's not that, it could be other things. Maybe you're good at the internet and web design, or things on the computer, and figuring things out that you could put together a business where you could help people, teach people how to use, the computer better, or, do web design. I don't know, but I get you. Some of you will be trying to build up something. Doesn't mean you quit what you're doing. Some of you may, because the Tower does indicate some of you could be leaving a job. But even if you go get another job and you get hired somewhere else, I still feel that there will be some Cancers that will be trying to be like, okay, I don't want to be hanging my hat on somebody else's business and then being beholden to them in the long run. So you may start to change your mind about what you want to do and start creating something so that you become self-sufficient and your own boss. You know, at some point in January, you really are going to feel like, yeah, I'm getting my act together. I'm putting things together. I'm feeling pretty good. You're hopeful for the future. You've got some kind of wind in your sails that's making you feel like you've crossed out of some difficult period, and now it's like things are now finally looking up. That's the energy that comes to you at some point in January, or you're going to feel that way in February. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. You've got the Four of Pentacles next. This is the Miser card. This is holding on protectively to things of value. Could be your money. It could also be your emotions or other things of value. This card can also indicate financial success, could even be coming to you in the future. You're rock solid in some things you really know how to do. And this is how you're going to market yourself or a business that you have, that you're going to start, or one that you have. You're going to really start charging ahead, and some of you are going to start taking on new business, new clients, new accounts. You might even have some family members. If you start a business, I wouldn't be surprised if Cancers have some family members that start coming in and either helping you create it or helping you sell what you're doing, or become like, you know, part of the business, like where they work for you or partners with you. I feel like some of you are also going to be thinking about how you want to save up your money, or are going to be careful about your money, because I feel like some of you could do it in 2021. But I feel for some of you Cancers, you'll be doing this in 2022, where you're going to buy a place, maybe a building to work out of, or a new home. But I get some of you like, I got to build up what I'm doing. I got to build up my finances. I've got to build this up because I'm going to buy a new place. That does come up here for some of you. Some of you may have words that you're writing being scrutinized. And this could be if you have to write any essays, take any tests where you have to get any licenses or permits, or getting an advanced degree, or something that you have to do to pass to get on to the next level of something to do with your education or work. But I get, or even if it's applying for a job and what you've written in a resume, or if you get questionnaires from a job and you're trying to interview for a job and you get this like questionnaire and you're like, why are they asking me these questions that may seem like they have nothing to do with the job, but it could be like personality assessments because they're evaluating you psychologically on how you answer the words, on how you answer the questions. Or if you have to take any tests or write anything at your job where you're being evaluated in some way, or you have to submit reports or any overview, or like anything that you have to write, if you have to write somebody up and you're a supervisor, or you have to submit anything in writing, your written word is going to be very examined and looked over carefully and scrutinized in the month of January and possibly even in February. Now, the last card you have here, interesting. You had a lot of Pentacles cards here. Look at that. You had 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Here you have 8 of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles is the card of the apprentice. This is learning a new craft, starting a new business, starting a new job. It's also gaining financial gain and rewards from what you're learning how to do or what you're apprenticing in. Some of you Cancers that are looking for a new job, this is a month where you could get hired, especially if it's getting hired to do something new, something different than what you did before. And if you start a new job, here it's going to be, you're going to have a lot of busy work that you get to do. You're going to be busy. Even if you don't change your job, they may be giving you new things to do, like more job duties, more responsibilities that are new to you. And it's going to be like, I just get busy and work, busy work. That's what comes up here. And everything that you have great knowledge about or skill, my guides say is marketable. So you have to think about that, because that did come up earlier in your reading of starting your own cottage industry or a business on the side. So things that you really are wise or creative in are marketable. My guide said that. You may receive a lot of knowledge and information talking to somebody that has done something similar before you, or a similar kind of job or business before you, whether you talk to them in person or whether it's online or whether it's through email, it doesn't matter. But I feel like, or even if you're watching videos on what they did, maybe you don't even have to talk to them, but I feel some of you're going to be talking to them directly. You're going to learn a lot from them. And it's going to be helpful for you, because it's going to be kind of like, okay, that's how they got it going. That's what they did next. And that's how they got something off the ground. It's going to be helpful to you. This is somebody that's already, it's going on. They got the business going. They've been really successful. It's popular. It could even be somebody like, I don't know. I don't want to name anybody. Somebody comes to my mind, but I don't want to say anything and get anybody in trouble. But there's a famous woman out there who has a product line that actually was in jail at one point, long, long ago. But her products have been off the hook. Her books, her TV shows, her products, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm sure you can figure out who I'm talking about if you just think about this for a minute. But that's who came into my head. And I get, like, you may go back and like research, like, okay, how did she start that empire that she's ended up creating? What did she start doing? And how did she get it recognized? And how did it get acknowledged? And how did she get it out there? So even if you don't talk to somebody in person, I feel like you're going to be researching somebody that you admire that has some similar kinds of creative bent that you do, or same skills that you have, that you're like, man, I should just model I want to find out how she did that, because I'm going to turn around and do it myself. So I'm sure you can figure out who that is if you think about it a minute, because everybody knows who this is. It's not some obscure person. I'm not, but I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble by naming anybody, because I'm not sponsoring anybody here. But my own psychic work is all I'm sponsoring here. So the gemstone crystal you got is, this is Dalmatian jasper. So this is the gemstone crystal Cancers got as the best gemstone for them to work with in the month of January. Put it on your chakras when you meditate, sleep with it under your pillow, put it in your bra, carry it in your pocket, get a beaded bracelet. What next to your skin is always the best. It's going to help you see things from many different angles. It's going to give you like a lot of perspective on like other people's, like, not to be so narrow vision, narrow perspective. It's going to like open up your mind. It's going to help you see things clearly, especially the things that you overlook or that are little holes or things that are missing. If you're looking for something that's lost, I feel it will help you. But especially when you're trying to look at the big picture of something you're doing, something you're creating. What did you forget? Where are the mistakes? What did you leave out? And what did you forget? Doesn't matter. Is it something you're writing? Is it a business you're trying to start? Is it something you're putting on a website on the internet? Is it something you write and you have to submit at your work or for a new job that you're trying to get or whatever? You need this Dalmatian Jasper because it's going to help you find the gaps, the holes, and the things that you missed. If you are a person that has problems with agita, or acid reflux or, anything digestive problems from your top of your throat all the way through all the digestive system. This gemstone, for some reason, for you in January is going to be helpful. So I hope this reading was of help to you, Cancers, and I hope it made sense. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the additional videos that I record, where I channel the psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can get my Vimeo videos, which are on my Vimeo Videos on Demand page. And I always post the most recent recorded links below in the description box in the Show More section down below the video. And some of the most recent video series I have recorded is my psychic crystal readings for January for 2021. So if you'd like to get a continuation of this reading, you can click on that link and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, my psychic tarot readings for the new year of 2021, they're very, very popular. Every year, that's my biggest selling videos. If you want to see what I get for your sign for the entire year, I highly recommend you check that out. And always wise to get your rising sign because your rising sign is going to give you more of a complete picture. Please read the description either on my website or underneath the video on Vimeo, or listen to the trailer because I tend to change it up how I do the yearly readings. This one is a total of 14 cards, 7 main cards with 7 expanding cards, but you need to read the categories of each card that I'm looking into. So please check that out. Also, if you would like to get the solar eclipse in Sagittarius, December 14th, 2020, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Those videos, predictions, the eclipse effects last for 6 months. So you got to check them out. I mean, really, I used a format where the first card is going to look at what's ending for you from that eclipse. The second card is what's beginning for you. The third card is the blessing. The fourth tarot card is what's the karmic lesson. And then the fifth card is an oracle card. And I also look into the crystal in those videos. Also, and those eclipse effects last for 6 months. That eclipse occurred on December 14th, 2020. Don't forget the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, November 30th, 2020. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. I did the same format. And that eclipse in Gemini, we're still under the effects of that eclipse also for 6 months. And if you would like to help donate to my channel and support the work I do here, I have a donation link which is connected to PayPal, listed underneath all the video series that I have listed down below. And I want to say thank you so much to all the people that have been really quite generous and donated to my channel and help support the work I do here. It does really make a difference and help a lot. So thank you so much for that. I don't take that lightly. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here. You can follow me on my Facebook page at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, and on Instagram at The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use a variety of divination tools. You never know what I'm going to use. And those predictions are not just for the day I post them. Sometimes they're for a couple weeks, a couple months, or a week out, or a few days. And many people find those resonate with them. You may find they resonate with you as well. And I feel like people have asked me, well, what sign is it for? If you're guided to go look at it, I really believe there's at least one or more messages in those predictions for you. So I'd love to see you over on my social media pages and check that out. So I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month of January, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.